No, I'm not. Hello, everyone.
Happy Wednesday or Sunday or whatever day you listen to this.
So I have an affinity for energy drinks. If you're in the Discord, you've heard me talk about them. And Alani knew a brand came out with Witch's Brew last year, a couple years ago, I don't know. And I wanted to try it. I got one. Actually, if you've been listening for a while, you probably heard about me talking about it. Maggie is trying the thing. So the thing is, it came in a multi-pack of pumpkin cream and the Witch's Brew, which is sour green apple, caramel green apple. It tastes just like those lollipops. The pumpkin cream. All right. Give me your review, Maggie. Tell me.
It's not awful. It's like the before and after taste that's weird.
To me, it tastes like straight canned pumpkin.
It does, but I don't mind that. It's almost like dirty. It tastes almost like
Just like raw fucking pumpkin.
a dusty can.
It's not good.
At first. I don't mind the actual taste of it. I wouldn't choose to drink this all the time,
The
but
cream flavor is lacking, is the problem.
I don't think that. I taste like marshmallowy in it.
It needs to be sweeter overall. The span of the entire flavor. Like pumpkin independently isn't like sour or lacking. If you're doing like a pumpkin cream, I feel like it needs to be like yummy, cinnamony, pumpkin-y, spicy kind of pumpkin flavor, like pie with whipped cream on it.
I don't think it's that far off. It's not nearly as bad as what you were explaining.
It tastes like just straight up pumpkin, like canned pumpkin, in my
I
opinion.
taste more in it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
happy for you.
Oh, by now Jessie should be moved into her new house.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
I
Isn't
hope
that
it's
crazy?
great.
It's so exciting to think about.
Yeah.
The person selling it posted it on Facebook the other day, and I showed Zach.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh. And she just posted as like, this is the finished house.
I didn't read the caption.
Oh.
I was like, this is definitely Jessie's house, though.
Yeah.
So.
It looks good, right?
It is very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Very exciting. Jessie, for sure, isn't going to be talking to me by then, because she'll definitely know that she's in the upper class.
Oh my God, shut up.
And I'm just fucking here. Although, guys, hey, actually, I should have fucking said this in the before episodes, because it might be done by now, but McDonald's is doing Monopoly again. I only need one more piece to get a $10,000 Lowe's credit. And guess how many pieces are out there of that piece that I need?
5.
25.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm real upset.
It's still not very many. Not many at all.
No, across the entire U.S.?
Yeah. I think there's people on, people sell that kind of stuff on like.
Yeah.
I
I'm
saw,
checking Facebook groups often.
I saw on eBay a bag of fry bags. Like somebody, like I would presume a McDonald's employee stole a package
Of fry bags.
of fry bags and was selling them on eBay. I don't think that was for this year though. think it
I
was in
would
the past.
buy that last ticket for $1,000.
It'd be worth it, yeah.
Absolutely. So if you guys are at McDonald's and you happen to get a peel off and you're not playing the McDonald's Monopoly, please, for the love of God, give it to me.
Yes.
Whether you DM me, I do need you to actually keep the piece, because apparently there was like cheating going on, and in order for you to claim the prize, you have to physically give them the tickets.
Makes sense.
So please don't throw away the piece. I will pay you $10, so you'll make a profit of $9.50 by sending it to me. I don't know, at least $5.
At least $5.
At least $5, because no, I'm saying they'll make a profit of at least $5, because nothing is costing them more than
Right.
$5 that's
Right.
on that, or that
Wild.
has one. Which yesterday I ordered McDonald's on the app.
Yeah.
and they delivered it to me, and I specifically ordered things that had the Monopoly piece next to it. So, like, that means that you get Monopoly, and one of the fucking items did not have a Monopoly piece on it, and I was pissed.
I'd be really annoyed if I was going to specifically buy Monopoly things to play Monopoly, and they gave me the
Yes.
bags that didn't have Monopoly. Like, I'm sure you have those in stock.
I was really mad.
Use the Monopoly pieces during Monopoly time.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be annoyed about that.
So, anyways, they're also, the prizes are pretty cool, honestly. They're giving away, I think it's only 5, but 2026 Grand Cherokee Limited,
Nice.
which is like my fucking dream. I got a new car last year. Don't love it. Regret it. I want my Jeep back so bad.
You probably could trade it.
No.
You don't break even?
To get a Grand Cherokee that has low mileage and isn't like a 2019,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to pay more than, I pay $550 a month right now. I'm not paying more than that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be at least $650 to $700.
That's wild.
Jeep prices have like skyrocketed.
Hmm.
Like my first Jeep that I got was 1 year old, and it had less than 30,000 miles on it, I believe, or maybe it was
It's too much.
40,000 miles. I got it for right around, it was between 28 and 30 grand. Now to get something like that,
50, 40,
Yeah.
45,
yeah,
48,
And I can't-
38, maybe a really low end 138.
yeah, I'm not doing that. But I heavily regret. I had to. It was the right decision trading it in, given the mileage and stuff, but I just felt so fucking safe in my Jeep
Yeah.
all the time. Like, I don't know. I hit a lot of things with my Jeep, and my Jeep was just like fine all the time. I'm scared that if I like run over a leaf too big now, my girl's gonna get fucked up.
I haven't really hit with anything with my car, so I can't really say. But like I don't know. My car's bigger than your car though. My car was a tank when we took it to the beach.
My Jeep in the snow was just like, what snow?
Mm-hmm.
There's no snow.
Yeah.
I'm a Jeep. My Grand Cherokee specifically.
Mm-hmm.
My Patriot was a beast as well, but I did not like my Wrangler.
Yeah.
I will never get a Wrangler again.
Jeeps are just so unsafe.
Zach's gonna fucking text me right now saying your Jeep's gonna roll.
Oh my god.
Jeeps tip over, he says.
They do, but like there are plenty of other vehicles. Like some of the Broncos right now are built that way too. Like what?
I'm not getting a Wrangler.
I know.
The only time I'll ever buy a Wrangler is if I have enough money to have a fun car.
Yeah.
That would be my fun car because they are pretty safe.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm having a fun car, I'm not driving in the snow. Because I have enough money to live elsewhere.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
anyways, they're also giving away an RV. They're giving away trips to the Kennedy Space Center. And, 1 million American airline mileages.
Nice.
Mileages? Miles.
Miles.
Yeah. Which was like $25,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Insane.
That would be awesome.
I bet you have to use it in a year. Guess what? Everyone's going on vacation with me.
Oh yeah, right. We're paying for
Everyone.
everyone's flights to
Yeah.
everywhere.
Because I bet you have to use it pretty quickly, like in hopes that you don't use it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, everyone's going on vacation. Everyone I know.
We're planning a vacation. That's gonna be a
I
party.
pay for everyone's flights, and you guys split the house. So it's a free vacation for me.
Oh, I was thinking it's a resort takeover.
Oh my God. That'd be really funny.
Everybody we know. And plus it would be a discounted rate because we'd have such a huge fucking group of
Yeah.
people going. Yeah.
$25,000 or $24,000 in flights. Like
Mhm.
typically Zach and I round trip, I expect between $450 to like $600 to $700.
Yeah, I was gonna say about $700.
Not even $1,000.
Yeah. I would go to Hawaii for sure.
Okay.
Because of how expensive flights to Hawaii are. I would probably try to
so
go
long.
overseas. with those flights, because flights overseas would be expensive. Like go to Germany, go to Rome.
Well, we'll see.
That's where we go.
I think I only have one of those pieces.
Hey, did I tell you we're getting a camper?
Yeah, you asked me to go camping with you.
Oh, I forgot. Well, anyway, it's for sure done deal. It's coming to live in my house.
Yay!
We have to replace the floor in one part of it.
That seems
My in-laws
okay.
just wanted to get a new camper, and they don't want to sell this one because like it's not really that great, like safe. It needs some things. It's not worth selling. So, peel for a chance to win. Tap to play.
I have a free peel today.
Peel it.
Atlantic Avenue.
I'm gonna say based on your reaction.
I only need one more for the Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Yeah, there's probably only 2 of those out there.
Okay, so I need Pennsylvania Avenue, everyone that's green, and I need
Ventura.
Ventnor Avenue, which is yellow. I do know how many of them are out there. I thought there's only 5. Hold on, I gotta tap to play again. I didn't know I get free fucking things every day. Return home. Okay, hold on.
1 in 13 billion are the odds.
Yeah, but I know the actual number that are out there. Right here. So 5. There's 5.
Hold on, there's a documentary about the Monopoly game
Yeah, people cheated it.
called McMillions.
Yes, I watched it.
We need to watch that.
I did. I'll do it again.
I would like a reporting on that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I believe that like it wasn't as obviously like verified then, and people would just like print off whatever they wanted. No. You know, I'm not saying anything because there's so many ideas that pop into my head with that. I don't remember.
So, today
this is what I was pumped about. We're going on hour like fucking 3.5, 4 of Jesse and I recording today. And this was the episode I was excited about because honestly, it's chill, it's laid back, and we don't have to do a ton of work for it.
Yeah.
You know? We're not like reading on something we research. These are just random questions that Jesse and I would probably call each other at 2 a.m. to ask, like we wake each other up because it was bothering us.
I can't think of a single one right now, so I'm eager to see what you have written down.
And there's also, they're not necessarily like questions, but also like statements that you're like, you're right. And that's fucking stupid. Okay. Number 1 question that I told you about when you walked in my house that I ask myself every time I shower. Does soap clean itself?
No.
What cleans soap then?
Define clean. Because, like, I believe that how soap... So, like, when we were talking about germs, okay?
Okay.
I believe, and I'm going to look it up here really quick, the way soap works is it actually can break down the like, cell membrane of a germ, I think. But soap is made of itself. I don't know that, like, those molecules...
So let's say...
Because, like, cleaning to me is, like, breaking down of the whatever it is.
Okay, let's say I leave my house for a week. I come home, and there's, like, a moldy spot on my soap. Right?
Have you ever had moldy spots on your
No.
soap? Okay.
But let's say let's say it's on the left side and it's a bar of soap and I use the right side to get soapy bubbles, and then I take that over to the left side, the mold is going to be gone. It's going to clean itself off.
Yeah.
So soap cleans itself.
I guess that's fair. I'll read to you how soap works. Soap molecules have a water-loving end and a fat-loving end. So if the molecule is
Yes.
okay. When soap comes in contact with water, the water-loving end forms a layer on the surface of the water. So like it'd be like, it's tipped like this.
Yes.
These are all okay. And the fat-loving end extends outward, and it does what it says. The fatty end of the soap can get inside of the exterior of the germ and breaks it down and whatever. I suppose that would work the same way with most other objects.
So soap cleans itself.
I guess.
Because every time I use soap, I have a bar of soap.
But like soap does not independently break down everything. Like it's not going to break down a rock. Is putting a rock on your soap considered dirty? And then is it cleaning it off? Well, no, it's just removing it. I think it depends on how large of the thing it is.
I mean, if you use...
Because water would clean soap. If you have a bar of soap and there's a flower on it, water rinses it off. Is it clean now? The soap didn't do that.
But if you use the soap to scrub the rock is now clean.
But I'm not scrubbing the rock. I'm just saying, like, what if you have a pebble that's, like, embedded in the soap? The water just, like, rinses it off.
But I'm not saying that it's clean by the water rinsing it off. You'd have to use a soap. Here's my thought, is that every time I get in the shower and I use my soap, I, like, soap up the first layer of it and wash it off for any bacteria that could have been living on the first layer of it.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
So I'm cleaning my soap before I use the soap with the soap.
Mm-hmm.
Soap cleans...
That was just some fucking noises.
Soap cleans soap.
I understand what you're saying, although I don't think anything, like, grows on soap. Can bacteria grow on a bar of soap? Can bacteria grow on a bar of soap?
Yes?
The act of lathering and rinsing the soap removes bacteria from the surface. So I guess technically, yes, it would be washing itself. And the bacteria that do grow when they grow is like super, super low risk. You can transfer things from person to person, especially if it's like very quick.
Yeah. In between.
Yeah, but like I would say that the fat breakdown properties of soap, which I think all soap pretty much contains that, how it removes oil. I think that kind of negates that. But you're right. Lathering and rinsing would remove any layer of bacteria that could possibly be in there.
Yep.
I kept thinking of like a bottle of Dawn, like the inside. Like if I put dirt inside of it, is the soap cleaning itself? Like not really. It's just in there.
But the soap would almost be like disinfecting.
I think about this in a way that like if you put something inside Jell-O, okay, that thing, you don't have grass on your Jell-O. You have grass in your Jell-O. Like the grass has Jell-O on it. You know what I mean? It's surrounded by Jell-O. The grass is not damaging the Jell-O. The Jell-O is damaging the grass. You know?
I am so glad that I started this fucking episode.
People are going to come out of this dumber, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Okay, this is actually a really good question that I don't know if I've talked to you about it, but I know I've like talked to several people about it. So, and this is like never going to be proven, but what if people see colors different, and not different as in like Zach says something's purple and it's pink.
Mm-hmm.
But what if I see the color red?
And what I see as red is actually your blue.
Yes.
Yeah, I've thought about that a lot.
How do we
know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because we're both looking at the same color and saying, yes, that's what it is.
I think that I guess it's up to if our brains are actually interpreting everything the same way. Like, because the colors are definitely the same. Like, you're not going to see that and it's going to be different than what I see. It's just, what is that color to each of us?
Like,
And
what's the color actually look like to each of us?
Yeah,
Because blue is blue no matter what.
And I think that there are, I'm going to have to search it, but I think that we do or have the ability to possibly see things slightly differently. Although we would both know it as blue, our shades might be different. Because if I close one of my eyes and I look with the other eye, this eye is warmer toned and this eye is cooler toned.
Well, there's cones in your eyeballs
Yeah.
that, like, change that.
But shouldn't both of my eyes have the same cones? We only have 3 cones in our eyes.
Not necessarily. I'm saying your eyes aren't necessarily the same. That's like similar to when I get a migraine in one eye and not the other. I'm blind with one eye but not the other. Like, that would also be like saying, shouldn't your left hand be the same as your right hand?
I'm sorry. I guess it wasn't about the cones. It's that it is about the cones. We have 3. We have red, green, and blue. But, like, how does one... Up to 12% of females have 4 cones. We have the women have then the potential to perceive 100 times more colors than the rest of us. Can I have 4 cones in my eyes? That'd be so fun.
Yo, I would love to have a fucking waffle cone right now. I don't even need anything in it. I think I might order them from Walmart so I can have a little snacky snack.
I watched a video, or was it a video? I don't know. We've been watching a lot of spooky baking shows lately, because that's something that Emma and I really like to watch together, and we love to do it for holidays. So Halloween stuff is like perfect. Love it. And I can't remember if it was on that or if it was on TikTok that watched them make waffle cones, like for their thing. It was so.
I love cones. I even like cones that are not waffle cones.
I like cake cones a lot.
They're basically cardboard, and I like that.
Cake cones?
Yeah.
They're like wafer thin everywhere.
Yeah.
But they're like sweet and really crunchy, but soft. So good. It's the perfect combination of everything. I bite into it and it's not going to hurt me, but it's really crunchy, but it's sweet and soft.
But it's not going to stab you like a chip will.
And my mouth has the tendency to get sliced the fuck open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So bad.
You do have problems with that.
And then I ulcer
Yes.
immediately. And I have like 18 ulcers in my mouth because I ate one thing. Cake cones are the solution. You're right.
Good news. I'm no longer growing dragon tongue.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
I had like... It was like skin tags on the bottom of my tongue.
Yeah, that was weird.
And I like looked it up, and that's like a thing. Like, people start growing more and more, and then you have fucking dragon tongue on the underneath your tongue. It was so scary.
Yeah.
I was going to be so scary, but they're no longer there. So
That's good that they went away, I guess.
I don't know what it was or why it happened, but oh well. Oh, update. The doctor never called me back to tell me if I was accepted as a fucking patient or not. So I don't know if I joined your cult or not yet.
My cult?
Yeah, dude.
It's just a doctor's office.
No, that's fucking weird. I don't care what you
They're
say.
a private practice and
It's
they have the
fucking weird.
capacity to do that. And so that makes perfect sense to me.
No. Not one person I've talked to about it is like, yeah, that's normal.
That's because we have such limited doctor's offices here.
No.
Yeah. I would venture to say 95% of available doctors are all part of a hospital system here.
We still have like 42 doctors though.
Yeah, but are they private practices independent of a hospital?
You didn't say that. You said we don't have many doctors here.
Independent doctors.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
Like, we don't have many independent doctors here. I would easily venture to say 95% of them are within Because opening a private practice, I'm sure, is incredibly expensive.
Yes.
And then you have to do the work to get all the stuff.
The licenses.
Yeah, and all of your insurance.
Insurance, yeah.
That's the hardest part, I would think.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to just go get paid. Right?
Yep.
Don't have to work. People are like assigned to you as a doctor. Yeah. Call and find out. The
Call
doctor.
them.
Yeah.
I did, not this week, but last. And they're like, oh, she's on vacation. And I was like, was she on vacation the past 2 fucking weeks?
Who?
Whoever has to approve me.
Oh, possibly.
They said it'll take 1 to 2 weeks.
I would
So
call
on
again.
week 3, I called and they said she's on vacation.
I'd call again.
They said 1 to 2 weeks from right now. And I was like, we're going on over a month now.
I'd call again.
I don't really think I want to be in this cult.
Okay.
If I have to beg someone to care enough to have me as a patient, I don't think I want them.
That's fine.
So I gotta find another doctor.
I thought you just wanted to be that because it's convenient.
It is.
They are great. They do anything I ask them to do. It's a 10 out of 10 doctor's office for me.
Well, I can't relate because they won't fucking call me back and tell me.
You should just call them.
I did.
Again.
Maybe.
Okay, next question.
Oh. Whoever invented tampons, what do you think their thought was?
It's like a drain plug.
We need to plug this hole.
Yeah.
You think that's what they thought?
I mean, I thought this is probably a great way to prevent blood from being on the outside.
Okay.
I mean, ultimately having the blood on the inside is much more hygienic for the outside bits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my whole question. Period.
I
No
just want
pun
to say
intended.
that every time I use a tampon in recent history, it just immediately gives me cramps.
Dude,
I used a tampon 2 times on my last period, and both times immediately horrible cramping.
I get so sore. I'd rather just bleed out. And I do.
I'm really taking to the free bleeding idea.
No.
I'd rather take like a black washcloth and just like put it in my underwear and wear that around.
Get
Back on
period
literally on the rag. Like back on that. Let's revert to the 1800s.
Get period underwear.
Yeah, I'm gonna get period
You've
underwear.
been saying that for months.
Uh,
I'm wearing
other
some
things-
right now.
Some other things have been going on in my life, you know?
And we circle back to is hot dog a sandwich? Yes.
What did I just watch about that?
A hot dog is indeed a sandwich. Can you make sure that we're still recording? How far in are we?
Half hour.
Oh, hell yeah. Cool.
I just watched something. If anybody is aware of the Sam Reich and Game Changer, and is the whole network called Game Changer Network? I forget. There, you'll know, with Brennan Mulligan and all those people. I think the guy's name's Dave. He's the heavier guy. He's really funny. They were like a group of people and they were like fighting about hot dog stuff. I'm pretty sure this was on Game Changer. If I can look up the clip, I'll drop it in Discord. It was really funny because they were fighting about like if a hot dog was a hot dog if it didn't have a bun. Is it still a hot dog?
Yeah.
Like deconstructing the sandwich portion completely. Is it still a hot dog?
So you're admitting it's a sandwich.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
It is.
Is a taco a sandwich? Is a quesadilla a sandwich? Is any bread product with things inside a
Yes.
sandwich? Is a stromboli a sandwich?
Yeah.
Is a pizza a deconstructed open face
It's
sandwich?
an open face. Because if you put 2 pieces of pizza together, then it's a Sammy. The concept of a sandwich, I'm pretty sure, and we talked about this in the Discord too, so I'm sorry that this is like, for Discord peeps, this is like another same conversation, but two breads or a bun with something in it is a sandwich. Is a taco shell considered? Actually, no, I think we figured out that taco is this whole fucking category of things, in which I would say quesadilla falls under.
Why is taco not a sandwich?
I don't know. We talked about this in the Discord.
Is anything, can we consider 2 slices of lettuce used as bread a sandwich?
Yeah.
So it's anything, 2 pieces of anything on the outside.
I don't know. People
Of
need to tell us
something.
their opinion on this
Where
one.
does it end? That's the real question.
Well, if you think about it, if you have Nolly on one side and Zora on the other, you're in a dog sandwich. Yes?
I suppose so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who went outside one day and said, I'm going to try this leaf?
Which fucking leaf?
Lettuce.
Honestly, that's a good question. How did we decide that one was safe? You know, and then that begs, like, the berries. There's so many berries that look the same.
Grapes.
They just, like, tried that one. Like, nobody died eating that one.
I wonder if one day they just went to, like, a farm, and each of them, let's say there's, like, 10 of them, each of them ate a handful of berries and saw who lasted a week.
Nobody got diarrhea from these ones. Nobody puked from those ones.
Yeah, but, like, maybe they...
If you eat too many of these ones, you get diarrhea, but they don't make you feel sick. The whole concept of, like, how we've discovered food in general
Yes, is very...
is wild.
Yeah.
Like, I envision like a hunting party going along, like one of the recreational ones, like a fox hunt, where they, like, have like a king out there, or some like a nobleman, and he just, like, orders some peon to have to eat the things to determine if it's safe or not first.
And how's it taste?
Like, how did they get stranded somewhere and he forced them to eat it, and now they know that potatoes exist? Like, how did any of this happen?
Oh, taters are a good one.
This feels like,
Well, someone had to eat a raw potato and be like, it's not good this way. We got to cook it.
Cody loves raw potatoes.
That's disgusting. Bless you.
Well, and then aren't potatoes like nightshades or something? Or
I
is
don't
that
know.
tomatoes nightshades? I forget. There's, like, a whole thing about those too. I mean, the entomology is like a word. It's about, like, the history of words, but I feel like that about
Oh,
food. Like, what's
God.
the history about food? You know?
How did
It's
we get here?
fascinating. And, like, some things are only poisonous in, like, certain quantities. Like, how did we learn, like, exactly before modern science where we could, like, test that sort of toxicity? Like, how did we get to that point? We, like, 5 of these is too many, you know?
Well, that's the same with dogs. How did we figure out that they can't have XYZ?
I feel like that definitely came more, like, anecdotal. Like, we learned that every time it ate this, it died. Probably don't feed it that one. Yeah.
Who was the first person and why did they go start pulling on udders of cows?
Yeah, that falls in the same category.
Yeah.
I think we all understand from, like, biology, even 500 years ago, I think people understood titties feed babies. Titties feed babies. I mean, I think we know what those were like on all creatures.
Yeah,
it's pretty
but-
obvious nipples exist on
Yeah, but they look
things.
very different on cows versus dogs.
Okay, but, like, you get a deer out in the wild and you see it sucking on the belly of a mama deer. We know what that's coming from. I think we can put 2 and 2 together. I think even if my child walks out at, like, 4 years old and sees a baby deer nursing from a mama deer, it's going to be like, oh, it's eating,
Yeah.
you know, even without being told exactly what's happening. I think we understand that, like, from
I
a
don't
biological
think I would have
standpoint.
just ran out and fucked with a cow.
Yeah, I don't know who decided to do that part and why we thought that, like, being that humans don't drink milk as grown creatures, why we wanted to drink the milk of another creature. Why aren't we drinking the milk of our own creatures?
Because our own creatures we don't produce milk forever.
You can.
Forever?
You can just keep doing it. You can induce lactation. You can induce lactation. There
Feels a little bit like cannibalism.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
You're eating something of another human?
Babies are eating it. Do you consider it cannibalism then?
It's still fucking weird to me, yeah. all of that is fucking weird to me.
Okay, but like on a personal standpoint, it's weird to you, and I can understand that. But from like biology and how all mammals work, it makes sense.
Yes.
It's only because we have bizarrely higher thinking that it feels weird to you personally.
Yes.
Okay, but from a biology standpoint, you can respect how that functions,
Yes.
right? Okay, so it just gets me that like why we didn't just choose to keep doing it from us versus other animals. And also you can't like I don't know. You can definitely induce lactation even if you've never lactated before
I don't
and produce milk and feed a baby.
I regret.
That's why wet nurses exist. They were just able to continue to feed babies because you can just keep lactating. Your body can do it.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't that really interesting? I know that I've read about multiple different lesbian couples. One of them has the baby. The other actively works to induce lactation so they can both feed the baby, which I think is so cool. Wild. Wild. I would never breastfeed again. This is coming from someone who would never do it again. Psychologically, I hated it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I want to move on. I regret. Okay, moving on. The word Q is just the letter Q with a bunch of silent letters afterwards.
The word Q?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Why? Why don't we just use Q?
Like kind of like okay. Like why does O-K-A-Y spell okay when we can just do okay?
Same thing.
Mm-hmm. It's because English is stupid. I'm so thankful.
It's so complicated.
I'm so thankful that I am a native English speaking
It
person
would be very hard.
because learning English is hell.
Yeah, because I think that you'll know this. Other languages are not like past, present, future.
No, they are.
Oh, I thought that they weren't.
They are, but they all follow rules on how to conjugate the words. Our words are just whatever we want to fucking make them to be. Like moose, like mouse, mice, moose, meese. Like that's, for instance, like plurals, how that works. Ours don't follow rules.
Is moose meese? Wait.
It's just moose.
Mooses. I saw a bunch
Moose.
of moose. No, yeah, it's just moose.
Just moose. Fox, foxes,
Mices.
mice, mouse, mice.
Mouse, mice. Yeah.
Mhm. There are too many words.
Yeah.
Some things you add an S, sometimes you add an ES, sometimes the word changes.
Yeah, the completely changing words is
Sometimes
hard.
you don't change it at all and it just is the exact same fucking word.
I saw a bunch of deer, and there was one deer.
There was a deer, yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of instances of that.
Yeah.
It would be very hard to learn. And that's just nouns.
I don't like it. Honestly, it's very difficult to know how to... Thank God for Siri, because when I don't know... Especially, there's also there, and there.
Mm-hmm.
They're spelled differently. They mean different things, but they're the same thing. There, and there I have no trouble with. But, like, affect and affect,
Mm-hmm.
I have trouble with that. I will tell Siri so she spells it correctly for me.
I will never, ever be upset with anybody not understanding what words to use in English.
Oh, I love correcting Zach. He hates
But like
it.
a non-English speaking person.
Oh, no.
I will never be upset about that because half the people in America don't know how to use the
Right.
correct words. Like,
There are too many words that are exactly the same and mean something totally different based on one letter change.
yeah.
Like THERE, THEIR. Like,
Mm-hmm. And then we have words like red and red.
yeah.
Read and read.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes as a native English speaking person, it's hard when reading something to know,
You have to use context.
to figure out what word it is.
And then that would and there's so many nouns, and then our slang, half the time people are just speaking in like
Oh my God.
not even actual words or sounds.
6, 7. That's like, did I tell you? I don't think I told you. Zach the other day said, Andrew's telling me the skinny.
That's okay.
Do you know what that means?
I would assume the scoop. Like,
'Kay.
yeah, I get
I
it.
had no
but
idea. So I said, the skinny? And he said, yeah, like the tea. Which this comes from the 40s or something. Like, it's a really old term.
Yeah, okay.
But I didn't know that. And I said to Zach, I'm 30 years old. Don't use that type of slang with me. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, we're just making up words to say other things all the time.
We did too, though.
Yes.
We
need to stop.
I
can't
so
fucking
hard
do
to
it.
communicate. Communication is, I say to my mother-in-law all the time, communication is so hard.
It's so difficult. So difficult.
Yeah.
Especially when talking to younger kids.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea 3 out of the 4 words you just said. Like, I know what they mean, but the way you use them, that's not right.
My child does not currently subscribe to the slang.
Thank God.
She thinks it's dumb for the most part.
It is. Make sure she doesn't fucking use it.
I mean, sometimes now the problem is I will ironically start saying things, and then it becomes an unironic part of my communication, like bruh.
LOL.
Oh my God, I've been using LOL so long,
and
I started
I used
using
to make
it.
fun of it.
I started using it ironically, like to be funny, and then I just started using it all the time to indicate. And the worst part is, I'm only using it to indicate lightheartedness in a message.
Right.
It's not even laughing. It's just like, just making sure that people know that I'm not serious.
Yes. That's exactly how I started using LOL, because when that first came around, I was like, that's stupid. Like, use a laughing emoji, or, well, I don't think emojis were a thing, but like a smiley face.
Yeah.
The semicolon and the fucking parenthesis.
I've also found that I don't, in the very few instances that it's happened, I don't feel like my humor, when conveyed with using certain words in language, then passes to non-native speakers. Like, even if it's not quite sarcasm, but you know how you like might say things in a way that's meant to be like
Funny.
facetious or funny, and then it doesn't actually get conveyed and it sounds flat.
That LOL at the end just...
That's sometimes why I prefer to communicate via text, because I can like give that.
Yeah, you can add something where you're like, okay, it is very clear because I added LOL.
Yeah, right.
Very clear.
It feels really unprofessional when I'm emailing my banker about it, but like at the same time.
Oh my God, Tina the other day, I sent her payroll and sent it totally wrong. And she like told me that it was wrong. And I was like, not only am I overstimulated, but I'm also fucking dyslexic, LOL. Because I wrote it complete, like, it was like 1301 and I wrote 1031 or something. And I was like, I'm also fucking dyslexic too. So just enjoy that.
Right.
Okay. This one got me a little bit. The whole objective of golf is to play the least amount of golf possible.
Yeah.
That is how you win. You play the least amount and you win.
That's golf, baby.
Like,
yeah. Yeah, that's dumb. I've never played golf.
I don't golf.
I like to play mini golf.
Yeah, that's fun.
And usually the speed of that game is determined by how many people are right behind you. If they're 3 holes back,
we're solid.
We're good. But if they're like right there, you're like, fuck, gotta hurry up. I don't care how many strokes it takes, I gotta do it fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing that was just really wild to me. When I read that, I'm like, you're right. It is to play the least amount you possibly can.
Yeah.
In which, don't play the fucking game then.
Right. You know how you could play less golf by not even playing?
You know how you win golf? You don't play.
Right.
Because
right.
It's always 0. You always have a birdie. Truly. Do caterpillars know that they're going to become butterflies? Or do they just like cocoon and they're like, well, this is what I do now. I live here.
I think it's no thoughts, just vibes.
Behind caterpillars?
Yeah.
I sadly killed one today.
No thoughts, just vibes. Living on instinct and leaves.
And leaves. Leaves. That's another one.
Okay, so that's part of it too. Because I've gotten so attuned to talking in words that are improper that I worry that when I talk to other people that I sound stupid because I am intentionally saying things like, why and then whatever,
And then you start talking like that all the time.
Yeah, unironically.
That's fair.
That's also why I like to why I like to write emails and text, especially on important things, because I can sound much more eloquent intentionally instead of accidentally reverting to whatever the fuck we talk in, whatever weird language this is that we barely use
The
proper
oob
words.
language.
I would probably sound smarter if I was using the oob language.
We should bring that into our Discord and have oob days. Like Sundays, only oob.
Catch me never. I'm so
You-
bad at oob language.
You have a really hard time with it.
I like saying moob, coop, and zuboob. That's it.
I love that that's her name.
Yeah.
Brain fog? Where's the thought go when it's forgotten? Does it literally disappear?
So your brain has multiple different, imagine some strainers in your brain, okay? It's like there's like memory that's really passive, that's just like kind of observing the world, and it's like happening on like a subconscious level. And then there's like working memory where you're like holding certain things, and then there's your short-term memory that maybe it's something that happened a little bit earlier today that you're holding on to, and then you have long-term memory. And I might be getting these terms sort of wrong, but that's essentially how it like functions.
You
So,
didn't
like,
answer the
that
question.
stuff,
Where's it go?
I think it just
Is it literally forgotten?
because
Because sometimes it pops back up.
I think it depends on which part of your memory you're using.
Which part of your brain?
Which part of your memory you're using, because if you're just using the kind that's like peripheral vision, it's just like observing. I don't think all of that gets committed.
Gets pulled in.
Yeah, I think working memory does to an extent, short term. Because I've always heard you don't ever actually forget anything, you know?
Fucking disagree. Are you ready for my next one?
I am.
Okay. Why did we decide to give February just 28 days when other months have 31? Why didn't we just take one day away from those 31 months and put it into February?
I believe that we should be on the 13-month calendar.
How many days are in each? 28?
Yes. It follows the moon cycle perfectly. I have no fucking idea why we have a 12-month calendar.
Piggybacking off of that, whoever created the calendar, how did they decide what day it was?
I think it depends on which history you're looking at. Because like with the 13-day calendar, like I'm pretty sure every day responds to like parts of your chakras. I could be wrong with that, but I remember reading something about that, like actually watching somebody talk about it. I don't know. I'm really subscribed to the 13-month calendar thing mentally, but that's like the right way to go. I don't know who all of this shit is like a conglomeration of so much stuff. You know what I mean? Like different components from different places.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never looked into it because I think it's wrong. I think it's incorrect, so.
Okay.
Do you think Halloween is only celebrated because of candy companies now? Like because of consumerism?
No.
Now? You don't think that right now it's only celebrated because of consumerism?
No.
What do you think? Why do you think it's celebrated still then?
Because there are witches.
Do you think witches play a large part
I think that, yes.
in the continuation of Halloween?
Yeah, but I also think that it is a way to give children some type of expression and something fun, because the last time children did anything fun was the 4th of July. And it's been a long time. And I think that sometimes we just fucking make up holidays.
Yeah.
And I think that it's continued to give more so children like something. But also I think that there still are a lot of modern day like spookies.
You don't think that any of that is in part companies making money off of it?
I'm sure that if they didn't advertise or like do stuff like that, then it would be a little less. But I think that it's mostly for children to like do something and something to look forward to.
We're at 50.
Okay.
So
Why are they called buildings if they're already built?
that's a good question.
Mhm.
I bet that there's some bizarre Latin word history there that tells us exactly why it's called building.
If you punch yourself and it hurts, are you weak or are you strong?
I don't think pain is an indicator of weakness.
Okay.
So strong.
Okay. Someone commented and said, "You are neither weak nor strong, just an idiot."
That's true.
If you're going to consider a tomato a fruit, is ketchup considered a smoothie?
I think it'd be more considered like a jam or a jelly. Or a syrup, actually. I think I would consider it a syrup.
No, it's too thick for syrup.
Yeah, I would consider it like a jam or a jelly, maybe more so than a smoothie. I mean, I don't think it would be any more a smoothie than jelly is a smoothie. Or that Worcestershire sauce is a smoothie, a fish smoothie.
Deaf people,
Okay.
do they hear thoughts?
I bet we could. I bet that's available on the internet because with cochlear implants, that changes things. So, how did you think about things prior to? Did you think about them in just pictures?
So someone said some people think in pictures.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense to me.
If the early bird gets the worm, why do good things come to those who wait?
Because these are all stupid cliches that are just used to further the agenda of whomever is speaking them.
I think that the good things come to those who fucking do something for it. Period. Early, late, midday, sweatpants,
I think the statement "timing is everything" is more important here than
unwashed hair. Why does the fridge have a light bulb and a freezer doesn't?
genuinely. I don't. Well, my freezer has a light,
Mine doesn't.
not in the open, and yeah, not that kind. Not this kind, but my drawer has a light.
Mine doesn't.
You don't have a drawer.
Yep.
I'll go home and check. I'm 99.9% sure my drawer has a light. I don't know why. Why would people do that? I would assume because freezers classically were on top and they probably get more light to them than bending down into the fridge below.
Yeah, but if you need the light, like, if it's not daylight, because in daylight I don't need the light.
Mm-hmm.
If it's nighttime,
Mm-hmm.
I still need the same amount of light for the fridge or the freezer.
Yeah, I agree.
So it doesn't make sense.
No.
That's really sad to think about. How long will you be remembered after the day that you die? I don't want to know.
That's what Coco's about, the movie.
No,
Watch
thank
it.
you.
Oh my god, it's such a good movie. I cry every time.
If you expect the unexpected, doesn't that make the unexpected expected?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's either expected or unexpected. It cannot be both. That would be oxymoronic. I think.
This is all just things that I... This is what makes me have half a brain cell. Exactly this shit. Does Slim Chance and Fat Chance have the same meaning?
Fat Chance is sarcastic. And Slim Chance is serious. But both mean the same thing.
Yep. Yep. That's all I got. I can't. Honest to God, I'm dumber than I was at the beginning of this. I thought that this would be very fun. I was very excited for this. But on it, I don't want to talk anymore. I feel like a toddler that just yap, 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 yap all day. And now I don't even know what I talked about. Yeah.
I showed Maggie a shirt that says, every single day there's something to do, and I'm sick of it. I sent it to my sister last night, and she said, I just need 7 of these, and I can throw out all the rest of my clothes.
Once a week. Or one.
One for every day of the week. Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I felt, too. I just want sometimes there to be a day where I don't have to do anything. I think that's most why I'm looking forward to going on vacation. I know that my life is not as difficult as some other
When
people's
are you going
lives.
on vacation?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I just want to go. I want to go because I think the thing is when I had a job, like a regular job, because I've been hired at a regular job before.
Yes.
When you go and you clock into a job and then you go home, you do get to like stop having responsibility in the way that your bigger responsibility is, right?
Yeah.
I never leave my job. You know what I mean? Like I always could be doing something because I'm never leaving the thing that I'm obligated to do.
Yeah, but
I clean my
everyone else
house.
has that too.
But I have nothing, and I'm not saying this is like makes it harder or easier or anything. I'm not trying to compare it. But I don't have anything that's like a bigger responsibility that then makes like cleaning my house be like the lesser mundane responsibility. It's just the same level of fucking responsibility 24/7. I think I need some like change up. You know what I mean? To make it feel different.
Get a job.
I'm planning to. I'm planning to. But there was no point in trying to get a job while we were in the middle of this movie.
I hope it's Monday through Thursday.
I hope it's only online.
Okay, that'll work too.
I hope it's only contract work and I can do it whenever I want.
That'd be great. That'd be really great for you.
I hope my Amazon print on demand takes off.
You can deliver packages for Amazon.
Are they going to give me an Amazon van? Because if not, no. I'm not driving my own car for that.
No, it's your own car. They drop them off at like 9 a.m.
Yeah,
and then you have the whole day to do it. I think you get paid per package.
that's pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun, though.
They start you with like 10 or something, and then you can request more.
Oh, I could be really efficient at dropping off packages. I love maps. P.S. If anybody doesn't know that about me, my special interest
It's studying maps.
dog breeds and maps.
Dog breeds for sure.
Dog breeds was number 1, but maps.
This is a close second.
I fucking love reading maps.
Yeah, it'd be great for you.
I like orienteering, although I've never been. I love looking at a map and figuring out how to travel from a different place when I have no roads. I love it.
You would have been good on the Bling Ring Hollywood.
Why?
Because you have to figure out how to get to the celebrity's house without going on the actual road.
Oh, they did that.
Mhm.
They popped out through the woods.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
Jessie would have her map and be like, for 1.2 miles, stay right.
I remember my parents, okay, my mom, my dad, one of the only vacations we took as when I was a teenager, because we've only ever been on like 2. One when I was a kid to the beach, and then this one. We drove to Vermont and New Hampshire, through Pennsylvania, through New York, up to Vermont, New Hampshire, and then down through Massachusetts and back. And I had my parents' giant fucking atlas and was like navigating to get us up to this mountain and back down this mountain. And like, it's fun. I like it. I love maps. Fuck a GPS, man.
I could literally see us in the wood. In the wood.
In the wood.
In the woods, you have a flashlight in your mouth. 1.2 miles, stay right, you can jump on that fence in there.
The thing is, I only know how to navigate by the sun.
Well, it's nighttime.
Yeah. Like, I understand where the moon is generally, all points in the cycle. Yet again, I totally commit to the 13th month calendar.
You know, we would be walking and you'd be like, all right, we've done the 1.2 miles. And I'd be like, how do you know? And you'd be like, I counted my steps. It takes me exactly this many steps to walk 1.2 miles.
I know approximately how many miles I get in. I want to usually do about 2,000
Miles?
steps.
Oh. I'm like, how are
Tuna-
you doing 2,000 miles a day?
And like, I know how far on my road I have to walk to get the amount of steps that I want. Yeah. So like, it's kind of the same. It's more or less.
I took my 1,922.5 steps. We're good now. Turn left. We're going to see a little teeny tiny frog. And that means we're almost there.
Listen. Someday.
There's a broken leaf on our left
See, the
side.
thing is, I would be even more valuable of a friend to you if you wanted to survive the apocalypse.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want to,
No.
so it makes me feel a bit more useless, but if you wanted to, I would be so useful.
You would be.
I have a bunch of dumb fucking survival knowledge.
I just think it's funny. You would know shit that like is helpful but also not necessary, such as the broken leaf on that pine tree or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You would know that means we have 712 steps left. Like, and then we have to jump the fence.
Yeah. Where are we going?
Oh, this is if we were in the Bling Ring Hollywood.
Oh, we're going to someone's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would
I'm
know
tracking.
that broken red leaf,
Yeah.
that's our compass for the day.
I need to learn how to use a compass better.
Compasses are fucking stupid. I never want to learn.
Well.
Okay, I gotta go play Supermarket Simulator. So, like, we gotta go.
All right, everyone. Well, I hope you've enjoyed becoming slightly dumber with me and Maggie.
Tell
and
us your thoughts.
Our one brain.
What made you think, or add more questions to this.
I would love to answer more of these questions.
That'd be great. It was a good idea on my part.
We
Go
should
me.
make a section in the Discord for that specifically.
Dumbass questions.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Post here.
By the time you get there, you'll see in the Discord there's a section called Dumbass Questions.
That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really fun, honestly.
See you there.
Bye.
Bye.
My earlobes.
We got one brain between us, don't you know? Two girls trying to make this show. Life and issues, highs and lows. Laugh it up, anything goes. With two girls and just one brain. Common sense is spreading thin. Talking life through joy and pain. Tune in, laugh and let us in. Got dilemmas, got our flaws. Spill the tea with no pause. Watch us laugh, breaking laws. Two minds might find lost cause. With two girls and just one brain. Common sense is spreading thin. Talking life through joy and pain. Tune in, laugh and let us in. One brain, that's all we got. Join the ride, like it or not. Taking swings, miss the shot, but our humor's always hot. With two girls and just one brain. Common sense is spreading thin. Talking life through joy and pain. Tune in, laugh and let us in. One brain, that's all we got. Join the ride, like it or not. Taking swings, miss the shot, but our humor's always hot. With two girls and just one brain.